Yet again, there's another survival apocalypse to be found. This time we are diving into the world of Icarus. Now, I have never played this game before, but I have watched a few videos on it, and I am quite intrigued on how this game looks and how this game plays. We are only playing the base game, not the DLC. If I like the base game, I'll buy the DLC and we'll keep current with it in future series. But I want to dive into the world of Icarus for the very first time and see exactly what all the fuss is about. So we're going to hit play, and I think that we get a choice of multiple worlds as our character. Now, when I create games or series like this, when I play games and create series like this, I do like to build a character that we play. So, that's what we're going to do right here. And throughout this series, we are going to be called Alan Waiter. He is an explorer, someone sent to venture into deep planets of space. Our goal is yet to be uncovered, but we will figure that out as we dive into this game. It is time to confirm the character. And here we are. We have our choices. We can click to start a new open world mission or outpost, load to resume one. We got the workshop here, which I suppose we can do some things. But I suppose here... Okay, welcome to Icarus. There are 3 main modes of play with Icarus: mission, open world, and outposts. Missions are the classic way to play Icarus, with a series of objectives and a finite time frame. Open world is a persistent survival experience with no time restrictions, the ability to engage in dynamic missions and subset. I think that open world is the one we want to go. Outposts are persistent worlds on a smaller scale, allowing dynamic missions. Okay. So we want open world. I feel like that's probably what I want to be doing in this series. And it looks like we need DLC for all the rest of the maps. So we are diving in to Olympus. UDA approved unrestricted access to large area. Special permissions to access the SMP or the sample mission interface. The original region open for prospecting. Olympus feels familiar with its lush forests, scorched deserts, and frozen tundras. But time spent exploring will reveal just how different it really is. Establish your claim where the entire story begins. And, create a new world. I think we'll go on normal to begin with. That's a good setting. Let's go, what's this? Arachnophobia mode. Disable spider spawning in the world. I actually have arachnophobia. I'm terrified of spiders, but we are keeping them on. Mount unclaim requires ownership. Disable the unclaim button on tames and mounts for non-ownership, for non-owning players. No, we won't do that. Remove mission structures after mission completes. No, we'll keep that on. Okay. I think everything that we have, we need to enter prospect name. And our prospect will be Alan's Point. It is time to deploy. Go. Select an envirosuit and load equipment onto the dropship for your next mission. Okay, so we've got, you have been given a default prospector suit. Equip a new suit by dragging and dropping here. Okay. We've got ensure items against loss. Ensure items can be reclaimed after 5 days from prospects if they are not returned on a dropship before then. Do we want insurance? I don't think we do. We did click open world, so I guess confirm loadout. There is no other options that we have. Looks like we have a few different drop points that we can drop into. Now, I know that temperature is a problem, and we do need to sort of gauge and understand that, yes, we are going to need to keep warm. We're going to keep cool. We need to eat. We need to hydrate. We need to take care of all the things you would expect from a survival game. So, we won't have much to survive in the desert. We also won't have much to survive in the snowy tundras. So our choices are essentially up here where there are lots of waters. I think this might be a good idea. And then there's also this area down here where we could set up a base on this island right there. That looks like a good place. There are lots of options here. But ultimately, I think in terms of survivability, maybe this part of the map is the best. Riverlands. Oh, it tells us here, look. Comfortable, medium. Has an abundant water within the drop zone. Okay. High abundance of trees within the drop zone. What about you? Comfortable. Again, we have very similar stats to what we have up here. Okay. Medium oxygen levels. This has red. This has red. And it looks like this is going to have red. Yes, we've got 2 of these choices. And I am debating these 2. But I think this one is probably the better. It looks like we've got ease of access to here. We've also got a little bit of a snowy plains just behind us. We could peek in and have a look. So let's go ahead and drop here. Steam friends only. Actually, I just private for this one. Let's drop into the world. My name is Alan Waiter. I've been sent to an alien planet. The name of it is Icarus. Just why I'm here yet, I don't know. All will become clear as we step outside. I don't know what awaits me. Only that I must survive. So, where do we begin? Welcome to Olympus. Build a place and contact device. Build and place a contact device. Craft bench. To engage with sample missions and operations. Press J to open the field guide for more world and item information. Okay, so if we look here, we have the bestiary, fishing records, items. We are probably going to want some sort of axe. Is there a way to search here? Yes. Okay, so we've got a cold steel axe, which I don't think we need. An iron axe, possibly. Requires iron. We need a refined iron ingot, so that's not going to be useful to us. Aha! Stone axe and stone pick, so I need some stones. So the question is, how do I go about getting stones? I mean, that should be relatively easy, I would think. And finally, lots of sticks, lots of ferns around, lots of fiber. Maybe we can find small stones. There's got to be something like there's rocks all around. There's got to be some way of finding some smaller stones. What about this? Can I pick this up? Aha! That's 2 stone. Right, yes. I need a couple more of those. Yeah, look around the boulders. Look, there's plenty here. Food's going to be a necessity. Here's some box size and some pumpkins. More fibers. Yeah, now we have enough to make the stone pickaxe. Can I just craft that there? I can. We'll put all that together. What about the stone axe? I don't have enough for the stone axe. Okay. So we've got that in our 1 slot. We pick that out. Yep. Okay, that's going to hit the tree, but we don't want it to hit the tree. We actually want to go ahead and get some more stone. So just hitting the stone, mines the stone. Get enough of this together so that we can actually form some sort of pickaxe or axe. Okay, we have a bit of a tech tree here. I don't think I have any tech points to spend. Yeah, 0 points available, so there's no real point in doing anything there. But bone sticks over here. Wood bow is something I would like to get my hands on. I want to have some way to defend myself. We don't know what creatures live on this alien planet. But first things first, let's get a few more resources. It wants us to build and place a contact device. I need to figure out how to do that. But I can't do jack if I don't have any resources. To assist with this, we can actually go ahead and make ourselves an axe. Can I just like drag and drop these here? Yeah, okay, cool. So, because I like my axe to be, nope, that way around. Yes, I like my axe to be on 1. And then we should just be able to chop down a tree. How does this whole system work? There goes the tree. Does this stay in place? Oh, right, yes, okay. Like I said, I've never played Icarus before. Let's pick up some of these, like, bits of timber. I don't know what's happening, but I heard, like, a noise behind me. Holy crap, there's something chasing me. Just run. Just run. Get out of here. Straight away, something is chasing me down. Oh, no. Oh. Can I fight you? Okay. Stupid horse. Oh. Okay. Horse is dead. Can I do something with you? What about a knife? Can I make a knife of some sort? Crafting. A wood pile. Let's see. Knife. No, I can't. Tech tree. Is there something like down here? Like we can make bone sticks? Bone sickle? Repurposes enemies? Okay, no. How do I go about making a knife? There's the bone knife. Oh, I'm sorry. Your mum attacked me, to be fair. What about if I just, like, hack away at you with the axe? Does that do anything? I don't know. Where's my health? My health, I think, is down there at the bottom. Yeah, it's going up slowly. 241. Am I getting anything out of this? No, it doesn't seem like it. Nope, it's like saying a knife. We got a storm incoming, and we need to take shelter. I was hoping to try and make it back to our little ship here. This might be enough. Can I actually get inside of here? Or did the doors auto-lock when I left it? No, it seems like we're good. Okay. Can we get up the ladder? I'm hoping this is enough shelter to deal with the storm. Everything's running away. We'll just weather it out. Ah, here we are, look. Stone knife, okay. So do we get the stone knife or do we go for the wood bow? Both are a good idea, but we also need the stone arrow, so we're going to need 2. So, let's take the stone knife. That feels like a good option. We should be able to craft that now. Stone throwing knife and stone knife, so we can actually craft 2 of them. Yeah, I have everything I need to craft that. And we just got to weather out the storm. There we go. We also have a talent here that we can spend. And I'm debating, like, refills hunger or slows food decay. We don't want food to spoil. I don't know how quick that does. Can we put it in a container? I don't know what the animals are like here. But I think maybe we go for a little bit more yield of meat. Make sure we can eat. I don't even know if the animals here are edible. They might give me food poisoning or something. I guess only time will tell. Well, it looks like the guys that sent me here installed some sort of weather system on my helmet. I can see exactly what it is. It looks like we got a bit of a storm, but it's going to pass soon. Stormy clouds in the future too. We've got to be wary of that. Oh, there's a tree. Crap, that could have hit me. That came close. It looks like this, when it fell, did a little bit of damage because my storm shelter isn't holding up. And here isn't good anymore. But hopefully the storm should be passing soon. We should be okay out here. Maybe. Perhaps. No, storm exposure's going up, the suit says. Get this thing off of here. Back in. Back up the ladder. Ladders are so damn awkward. Why can't they always be the same? Slippery things. Okay, it looks as if the storm's sort of fading away. We're good. But we ain't gonna last out here if we get another one of those. That thing held up for a little while, but then the tree fell on it and it just all of a sudden didn't. Now we also have to be concerned that our oxygen levels are dropping. It doesn't seem like this planet has any natural atmosphere that can hold the oxygen. But I know a trick or two to help out. Just need a little bit of this. See, this contains a little bit of oxygen. And I think the suit is capable of just pulling that oxygen right out of the stone. So we should be okay. 44 oxygen, that's one problem solved. Now I've got some berries. Maybe we can eat some of those. Let's see. Consume those. Yeah, these seem to be edible. Hydration is dropping a little bit. Probably want to find some sort of water source. Maybe a river. Probably put a base down there. Some sort of shelter for if a storm comes back. I have been trying to locate that horse-like unicorn thing that we fought. Unfortunately, I haven't seen his body. It might have been destroyed in the storm. We've probably lost that meat. But the next time we come across one, I'm ready. It ain't too different from Earth. There's salt here. Now if we can get some fish and chips going, we'll be perfect. And I just saw a pack of wolves over there. There's another one of those horses down there. We don't want to be anywhere near them. We need a source of water. A source of hydration. Trouble is, I'm not seeing anything. We don't really have much of a map. Oh, there is something there. The suit's picking up on a water source down here. Oh, it was right past the next clearing. Another pack of wolves just behind those rocks there. I do not want to disturb them. I think a pack of wolves might be the death of us. I don't want to die on an alien planet. I got family back home. I want to make it back one day. We're here to explore, not to die. Can I just drink water straight from here? I hope there's no bacteria in it that I can't handle. I mean, it doesn't particularly look. Okay. That seemed to do alright. Water's going up, I think. Anyway. Water low. Oh, hold to drink. Okay. We get some sort of bad negative effects from that. I don't know exactly how to see that. Probably something to do with dysentery. We probably should find. It's probably something to do with dysentery. I don't want to end up dead from it. Might be careful on that front. But I think, like, right here along the side of the road. It's like the perfect place. Hey, we get some oxide deposits. That's perfect. Okay, let's see if I can find some sort of way to put down a shelter. I mean, it wants us to build the crafting bench. I don't exactly know what that is. It's got to be in here somewhere. Let's have a look. Crafting, no, not crafting bench. So it seems like this is a contact device. We need some iron, we need some rope, and we need some wood. I don't have any of that right now. We found no iron deposits. I found some of the wood for sure. But I'm worried about another storm incoming. Herb rich in many yeasts. Let's see if I can do something about crafting up some sort of shelter. Structures, okay. Get rid of the search. Let's see what we got in structures. No, it doesn't look like we've got anything. So perhaps we need a hammer to be able to actually craft the stuff. The spear might be a good idea. We've got the bow. I haven't crafted the bow. Oh no, we haven't unlocked the bow yet. Let's get the bow. Yeah, and we want the stone arrow too. That's all of them done. I think the next time we want to go down this road, get the campfire so we've got some food. One bit at a time. Crafting. Okay, let's make the bow up. Let's get the hammer made up. Cue those. Hopefully that unlocks some more craftable materials. Possibly. Is that how it works? We gotta figure out this planet. Looks like we've got some options here. No, is that not how this works? Okay. Is there a way to build? Let's see. Maybe it's not about crafting. Maybe we have to do something else. Structures. I mean, if I look at all of them here, there's definitely nowhere to do it. I keep hearing like footsteps all around me. It's eerie. I don't know what's on this alien planet. Oh no. We got a wolf. We got a wolf here. Ah! Okay, he's dead. That's good. Okay, hold the skin. Let's get all that meat off of him. He just came out of nowhere. Oh, good. Take all. Take all of that. How do I get his bones? They could be useful. Yeah, durability lock. Is this right? There we go. Did we get his bones? Okay, we probably want to get some sort of crafting. We want to get some arrows on the go. How many of these can I make? Can I make... No, let's make 25. 25 seems like... I can't make 25. I don't have enough stone. We'll make 22. Okay, craft. I did see here. I looked. Look. Thatch building set. I found it. It was right at the end. So we want to make sure we get that. We've got 2 more points to do. And I think we'll probably go for the wood building set too. And then we'll keep hold of a point. We want that campfire. So now, does that mean that I go to crafting here? Oh, perfect. Yes, look. Thatch. Wood beam. Oh, great. We want to craft up. Oh, no. Maybe we craft up 8 of these. I think. Craft those up. And then we want some wood floors. Maybe we go with 4 of those. Can I queue them up? You have sufficient materials. Why can't I queue them up? I can't make 4 for some reason. What am I out of? Is it weight? Am I carrying too much? I could be carrying too much. No, 38 kilos. Not entirely certain why I can't put those down. Okay. Let's start placing something down. So we got our first pillar right there. Second pillar over here. And then third pillar there. Okay. See if we can make this a little bit more sturdier. Put the next pillar right there. And then we'll keep this going. I think I might need to go and get some more wood. Let's pop this down here. Keep this going. I'm realizing now that I put the supports down wrong on the grid. Guess I gotta bring them all up. Oh great, it's another one of these things. Okay, we managed to handle one of these before. Yeah, it went down easy enough. Okay, let's skin it. Get its bones. I need some more wood. Okay, we got a bit of a platform going on here. There is one of those horse creature things in the forest there. Food is low. We've got a little bit of food. It's not going to be long till it's spoiled. But I'm wondering if it's possible. Like I saw that we had the ability to unlock the camping fire blueprint here. And that might allow us to build, cook some meat lock. Bedroll, 100% sleep quality, 600 of rest. That might be a good idea as well. I've got 3 more talents left. I'm not entirely certain what I want to use them on, but I do have some talents over here. So tech tree's done. And I think like we want to spend some on increasing the wood and yield of stone and probably something rate of food spoiling. Yeah, we don't want our food to spoil as quick. So that should be good. Let's see if we can make the campfire now. Crafting. I need fibers and stone. Okay, I think we should probably put the campfire down outside the base. Not inside it. Maybe like right here on this little corner. Okay. Press to interact. Toggle to toggle on and off. Okay. We've got cooked meat. Okay, how do I... There you go. Requires fuel. So probably need a little bit of wood in there. There. Don't throw the wood away. We need that. Put the wood in there. There we go. Okay, campfire is on. Meat is cooking. Is that going to draw modifiers? Temperature going up. We are hungry. Now I need to figure out how I gather water and potentially boil water. I did see something about a water still. Yeah, right here, look. Water purifiers. So we'll grab that, see what that does. Crafting. What do I need to make it? Water purifier. I need some stone and some charcoal. Where do I get charcoal from? I think I'm taking a little bit of damage because I'm hungry. I'm absolutely starving. And where's my cooked meat? Okay. Can I just consume that straight away? Oh, that's how I get charcoal. Okay, perfect. Consume that. Oh, that was way better. I ate one of these raw. It barely did anything. But yeah, like 3 of these will fix us right up. Water low. We need the charcoal, then we can make the water purifier. Things are looking better. I heard something. I keep hearing things moving around me. I've just realized we already had this basic water purifier and basic rainwater purifier. We've got 2 different ones. I think we need to take the water purifier first. Craft that. It's going to take a couple of minutes to craft up. And now I've got to figure out how this thing works. Is there some sort of guide? A simple water purifier that can be placed into a body of water to create filtered water. So we should, in theory, be able to place that down somewhere over here. Yeah, we are like, we're starting to dehydrate. Place that down. Place it down. There we go. And hold to access. Okay. So requires fuel. Fuel consumption. It looks like it takes charcoal. Oh, no. Do that. Okay, we'll just drink some for now. I just dropped the charcoal in here. I can't see it. Okay. That's okay. We can get some more charcoal out of here. I gotta be careful. I'm not a big fan of that dropping mechanism. So, grab the charcoal. And then drag the charcoal in there. Okay, fuel consumption. It's doing that. So what's that going to do? How does you work? Fuel consumption. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Does this mean that the water consumes or fills containers? Okay. Durability 100. It's got... Oh yeah, look there. Press X to drink from purifier. Okay, so that's gathering us water. So water, food is sorted out. We are a little bit low on oxygen. But I also want to craft up the sleeping bag, the bedroll, which means I need some more fur. And I don't have fur. And I've got to go out hunting for that. Probably best not to. Let's see if I can get some more stuff to get our settlement or our little structure here. Our little stable structure done up. Fiber wood door, we'll have one of those. And we want like oh, that's a thatch door. No, we want a wooden wall. And we need fibers for this. How many can I craft up? I can craft up... okay, so I can craft up 3. I can craft up a few. Here's a way to change the sort of shape of these. Ah, yes, you just hold R. It's that simple. So we could put like a little wooden door there. And then I'm thinking we can have like a window on this side. Followed by a window on this side. There we go, look. Yeah, that's looking good. It's just a starter structure, but it'll do us all right. Now we just need walls going all the way around. It's a little difficult to see in the night sky. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Just look at that. That's so far away yet so close. Constellations all look different than they do back home. We've got a window over there. We've got a window back there. We've got a window over here. Now we just need some sort of roof on this place. I mean, this will keep us safe for at least the time being. But I definitely want to build a bigger base on here. Something a little bit more stronger and sturdier in the future. But right now, we just need a way to survive. If we have any chance of surviving against a storm, we are going to need a roof on this place. It is really difficult to see at night. I got a few of these angled pieces as well. Put some of those together. I'm hoping that these will slot in nicely. Kind of like right here. It's not looking likely. Is that not how they work? So what do I put in? Oh, yeah, there, look. Okay. That slots in there. Slots in there. Yeah, it's just a little bit finicky. But there we go. We got it in the end. Now, I do want to go down the tech tree. As I noticed this like small wooden crate here. And we can't get the medium one just yet. But I'm hoping that I can store some gear away in this. Just gotta find it now. And I think we'll put this like right here in the center of the window. Yes, interact. Okay, cool. I should be able to like store things in here. We've got bone, we've got fur. We also might want to look at maybe some armor as well. Like, can we make armor? Yeah, you can make armor. Okay. How am I going to weave this bone into armor? That's the question. I wish I had some sort of light source, but I don't. It's pitch black. Looks like the fire's burnt out. Yeah, we ran out of wood. That wood didn't last long. Maybe charcoal was actually the better source of food. Can I not use charcoal as fuel? No. I suppose that makes sense because we need to use the wood to make charcoal. There we go. Oh, it could just be that it's cooked. Okay. It's all cooked, so we don't need to actually use it. We're just wasting fuel here. But now there are a couple of things that I want to look into. This thing here, the oxidizer. Simple device for processing oxide into oxygen. As my oxygen is starting to run low, and we ain't going to last long out here if that is the case. We can also progress through here. Fireworker? Okay. We can also progress down the bones, but I'm looking to see if I can see anything in terms of armor. There's got to be something. We can make bone arrows. That's probably better than the stone arrows we're using. But yeah, we got bone armor here, so I can only go down 1. Well, I'm no good if I can't defend myself. If I get attacked, I'm dead. But at the same time, there's no point in even getting attacked if I can't breathe. So let's go ahead and get the oxidizer. Maybe that can do something because my suit just doesn't transmit that much oxygen out of it. I don't have any more around me. And they didn't give me a flashlight with this damn suit. At least I don't think so. I haven't found a button for it. I do already have everything that we need to make the oxidizer. So we'll get that crafting up. But it ain't no good if I ain't got no oxide to put into it. So we probably want to see if we can find that. There's a deer over there that keeps running around. I think something's chasing it. We could do with actually shooting a couple of these. Getting a bit more meat. But I'm sure some animal is going to find me. There's a pro... Yeah, there's this thing over here, look. Oh no, it's running away. I startled it. We gotta be a little bit quieter. Need to find some of this oxide. Ain't gonna be no use if I can't breathe. This is exactly what we needed. Oh no, I've got an ailment. What is it? Disorientation. We are running out of oxygen. Oh, that's not good. Okay, there's a couple of veins here. We'll get this. We'll get it back. We'll get it into the oxide. I mean, we could probably make use of just a little bit of it. Can I take like half a stack? Split stack. Take that. Put that in there. That'll give us a little bit of oxygen. For now, anyway. Stop the deprivation. I don't want to pass out before we get home. Okay, that vein's exhausted. The sun is starting to come up. Home was back over this way. I made sure... Not that. I made sure to put it near a landmark. Oh, it looks like it gets marked on the map anyway. I figured we'd put it near Arrowhead Lake. I don't know what else to call that place. But it's time to get home and see if we can get some oxygen. There's that little hut right there. Oh, it looks so nice. So, if we put this down over here... What does it do? Press... Oh, wait, no. Press E to add 1 oxide. Okay, so we can add 10 oxide. What does that do? Is that balloon getting bigger? Is that the way it works? I seem to remember something about this in field training. Yes, press E to consume oxygen. Oh, yeah, up there, right. 0.1 liters of oxygen. So, we have a fair bit of oxygen in here. Let's pick it up. Let's press E to consume oxygen. How much does that give us? Oh, wow. That little bit of oxygen is almost completely filled up our oxygen levels. That's brilliant. Okay. Now, do I have... I don't have another point to put into... I have 1 talent available, look. Do I? It says 0 points available. Solo, haha. There we go, look, we got 1 point here. Okay, increased base stamina, that's pretty good. Movement speed, health, or a general increase to melee damage. These are all pretty good. What's the next one? Base stamina... Have we got something that spraying from fall damage that helps us with health regen? There it is, look, the health one. Perhaps like the movement speed and then reduced damage from animals could be good. Or do we go with the melee damage or the max health? I think I'm going to take the max health to begin with. Yeah. Okay, respec points. Talent's back in the station. We're not really too fussed about that at the moment. But we haven't got any more points here just yet. Oh, there's points in habitation as well and combat. Okay, I only saw the survival ones. So, like, yeah, stamina. Yeah, wear rate of pickaxe. There's a lot here. Well, the day has come. But I've got news that there's a rainstorm on the horizon. Okay, let's see if we can actually, before that gets here, take out this thing. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I'm so sorry. Right in your eye. But I need the food. I'm sorry. I know this is your planet and I'm technically the alien here and the invader. But I do actually need your food. I am so sorry about that. You're a cute little deer that wasn't doing anything wrong. And I just took you. There we go. We got a little bit of food off of him. I want to make sure when we go out that we do have food. I want to get that bone armor as well. And we don't want the storm getting us. So let's put the door on. Yeah, we can open it and close it. Okay. Probably should have done that so it opened inwards. But no. Actually opening outwards is better. We get an animal come up there trying to get in through the door. It's just a quick one over here, and quabonk, and we yeet him all the way over there. That's the way that works, right? Yeah, just yeet. Just goodbye. See ya. But I should be safe here. I mean, it is only rain. It is a very beautiful terrain out here. This world is absolutely pretty. But we gotta establish that we just need to chill for a while. Oh no, the trees are falling down. Our structure does seem to be holding. This planet has some... Oh no, there's a giant hole in it. How do I repair it? I must repair first. Is that right? Just whack it with the hammer. Yeah, okay. We gotta make sure we keep this up. Yeah, everything seems good. I've got the wood. We're gonna have to keep a wooden supply on hand for this. I've got a feeling this structure might not last the duration of my stay on this planet. We're gonna need something stronger and sturdier. I hope we can find a way to maybe make something out of stone. That would be nice. There's gotta be a way. There are these wood and stone ones under tier 2. What about tier 3? There's gotta be like more. Yeah, we get steel. Concrete, okay. How far does this actually go? Deep freeze? I wonder if that was a way to stop things from spoiling. I imagine so. I've been trying to figure out how to stop things from spoiling, and it talks about a salting station and a deep freeze, so that's got to be that. Yeah, and over here, yeah, so it looks like steel and concrete are the best ones that we can get. So the storm is almost past. Sun's going to shine soon. We should be good. Oh, durability. Oh, he shows me the durability. Oh, what a smart hammer. We did it. We weathered the storm. We're safe and sound. I can't have all these trees laying around here. I'm trying to keep the area around the cabin open so I can see if any threats come by. But it does seem like we probably want to start thinking about building that crafting bench. Yeah, this contact device is what we need to build. But I don't even know where to get started with that. It seems like we need quite a few resources that we don't have. We need iron, we need rope, and we need wood. The wood we can do. The rope, possibly. Sturdy construction bench. All of this leads down to this. So we probably want to go out and try and find somewhere to find some iron. I'm thinking we can probably stumble across some nodes out in the wild. Potentially even find some sort of cave in the mountains. There's a lot of exploring to be done. I need to track down some animals. I need to get some food. We need some fishing to be done. I've saw the fish smoker knocking about. That might be a good source of food. There's a lot of things that we need to sort out and figure out. But for right now, I'm beat. It's been a day out on this planet. It's been exhausting. Have been chased. Have been struck by storms. For now, I just need a moment to console myself. So there we have the first installment of our Icarus adventure. Now my first thoughts on this game is I'm a little bit iffy with the menus. I think that it's a bit clunky in that regards, but I genuinely believe that as it stands right now, that clunkiness is on me. I've figured out a little bit later on that you can hold like the shift control button, I think it was, to quick swap and shoot things from one inventory to the other. That helps out a little bit, and that gets rid of some of the clunkiness I don't like. So I'm fairly confident that the clunkiness of the inventory is just me being new to the game and not understanding like all the keyboard shortcuts, the quick move options that you can do to just sort of switch things back and forth swiftly and quickly. I'm sure they're in the game. I just need to figure them out. Now, when I first came across this series, it was watching an old GNS video, Guns, Nerds, and Steel. He did an old Icarus series. He's done some newer ones, but I haven't kind of watched those really because obviously I'm going back to the original. So I wanted to see what he did. I wanted to get a feel for the game. And when I do my research for games like this to decide if it is something that I want to play or even if it's something I just want to give a go, because sometimes you can watch a series and it's good, but then when you play it, you don't enjoy the game. And then sometimes the opposite is true. When you watch a series on the game, it's not good, but when you play the game, it is good. So I watched the first couple of episodes and I did like what I saw. So I had a little bit of an idea of the things that I needed to focus on in the early game. Food, water, oxygen, that kind of things. And we do need to move forward and get that comm tower up and running so that we can actually get missions and sort of start progressing through the what story there is in this game. I think it's a lot of weaving your own story, which is one of my favorite things about survival games and why I enjoy playing them so much, is it's so open in terms of what you can do when it comes to the story. You can weave your own story. Like we've got our own character, Alan Waiter, and I think that it's going to be quite an interesting concept moving forward with the channel if we stick to doing some sort of roleplay-esque things when it comes to our characters and our story and developing it not just as a playthrough of the game but also as creating our own story. It's the way that I like to do things. I like to write stories, so weaving stories into the games that I play, I really enjoy doing that. I even do it with games that do have a story. I weave sort of like my own character story on how we're going to be or within what the game will allow. So sometimes I might play a game and decide that I'm going to just be a complete jackass throughout that entire game, and I'll make the decisions with my character that sort of go with that. And it makes every game playthrough unique for me and interesting to approach it with a different style of manner, not always playing me in the way that I would play. So we've got Alan Waiter here, and I'm looking forward to the future of this series. I very much have enjoyed playing today. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning. I started recording my episode 8. It's about 10 o'clock now, and I've got most of the day off, so I'm just going to be playing some Icarus. I can't wait to get continued. This game seems like they have only scratched the surface with it. I have no DLCs for this game, but that's probably going to change in the near future. But one step at a time. Let's play through the original Icarus first. Let me get a feel for the game. Let me get an understanding of all the little, like, intricacies at work. Because when it comes to 7 Days to Die, I know what to do at the beginning of the game. I know what to focus on. I know what perks to go for that I like. I know what buildings to loot. I know how to get the bicycle. I know all those like little hints and tips that most people don't know when they very first start playing a survival game. And when you play a survival game, those little things that you understand are the things that turn you from being able to survive to constantly dying. Or as I like to say, turns you from Casey into Abyss. If you don't know that reference, I'll explain it very quickly because I am small and you probably haven't watched any of my other videos. 7 Days to Die, big survival game that me and my wife absolutely love. We played through that game on the hardest difficulty. I have 0 deaths on day 113. She has something like 80 deaths on day 113. Even on the easier difficulty, she dies. She's not very good at these games, but she does enjoy them. So it may be that you see her pop up in future series. Typically, we go about doing things our own. She goes off, does her own thing. I do my own thing. But it is nice to have somebody else in these kind of worlds, especially in survival games, to be there when you need them. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, then please do consider leaving a like and click subscribe, as all those interactions really do matter for a small YouTuber. My goal is to get this channel partnered by the end of the year. So any help and support that you can give along that journey would be well appreciated and welcomed. And I thank you for that. But as for today, I am Casey, and I have given you the planet-hopping, horse-slaying, cabin-building best of me. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one.